Pew, 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 pew. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? We are live here at E4E, and we've got something special for you tonight. We're going to be talking to Ancient8 and talking about all the amazing things that they've got going on there. New blockchain, new games, music, all the cool stuff. You know how we roll, baby. You know how we roll. So, thank you guys for coming out. This is only one of many podcast/game shows that we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. We played some pirate battles last week. That was sick. I'm now hooked and addicted. We're going to show you how to get up on that, how to get involved, and what you got to do to be part of the Ancient8 crew. But I'm not doing this by myself. I've got two very special guests coming on tonight. And first, we'll start off. Usually it's ladies first, but we have a special second guest. First, Justin, my dude, what is good, brother? Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir, my man. Chief, what's going on, brother? Good to be here with you, vibing as always. Had to match up your swag with the stunner shades. We got the moggers on for tonight. Excited for tonight's chat. Always good to be chopping it up with you, bro. So thank you for having us.
Hell yeah, bro. I am super happy to have you. I'll never forget the first time we met. You're standing in the middle of Noob Nick's restaurant in Saigon wearing your Polygon shirt. And I'm sitting at the table with the Axie sisters and a bunch of Axie players. And I'm like, that guy looks cool. And he's wearing a Polygon shirt. Like, we should probably be friends with him.
What were the chances, bro? The minute I saw you stroll up, I was like, who is this D-Gen? I know this is a D-Gen right here.
And that was like, damn, a year and a half ago? Almost 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Time flies, baby.
And here we are. You found your place. Quick question: was that why you were there? Were you working with Ancient8 or not yet?
Yeah, I was already on the Ancient8 team at that time. I was there for a completely different event. A friend was doing an art gallery there at that same time, and then just happened to run into you guys, and you guys were organizing an Axie event at the exact same location. So it was just, Web3 gods at work, putting us in the same place, right time. And then I ended up joining you guys that very weekend for that event, and it's we've been connected ever since, man.
Serendipity. And it's funny because our next guest, I also met that same week. Yes, literally like the same week. It was like at the end of the week or something. But craziness, how it all came together, the serendipity, the flow. But our next guest, very, very special guest, I want to bring on Lavi. Welcome, Lavi. What is good? How are you?
Hello, GG. What's up?
Hello.
She's nice always such a gangster.
You guys all. I'm trying to look cool, even though I don't have any stuff put on.
Where are the stunner shades?
You don't see me? Oh my god, sunshine.
She's shining. That's why we had to put on the glasses, because Lavi's shining out here.
Yeah. Lavi, welcome to the show. How are you doing today? Haven't had you on a show yet. Excited for tonight. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much for having me today with the Ancient8 Unveiled episode 1. Super excited to join in with you guys, Chief and Justin. But by the way, how can you remember the time that you met me? Is the same week as Justin?
So when we did the E4E minors, Swan came to the E4E minors, and we then met up with Swan fairly quickly at her office, and that's where I met you the first time at the top of Saigon.
I see. I remember we talked about Axie, we talked about running. When the time I still like supporting Sky Mavis with branding stuff.
Exactly.
Very cool.
So that was all the same week, basically, for completely different reasons, completely random, and that's just the Web3 world, right? It's small, but it's strong, and we're still here kicking it. That's what's up.
Awesome. That.
So
long time.
No awkward silences here ever. Let's start off. Let's start off. Lavi, give us a little bit of history of Ancient 8 from your perspective and how you came
Yes.
into the flow and kind of you're part of the team. And then Justin, same to you afterwards.
Sure. Yeah, I think like the journey of me joining the Ancient 8 team is very, it's like a destiny, because like I'm very lucky that I had a chance to work with Sky Mavis, which is like one of the biggest, Web3 company in Vietnam. They are a unicorn. They are pioneer in Web3, especially in a gaming chain ecosystem. So working with them just somehow inspired me to full-time Web3, and I met a lot of people in different community. I met Justin in some events, some NFT event, and some people in Kairos and Ancient 8 team. So I really love the culture. That's why I decided to join with the gang. So a little bit background about Ancient 8. We launched a gaming guild in 2021 when the play to earn was still a thing. And we were one of the most well-known gaming guilds in Vietnam and amongst East Asia. And the business model back then was very straightforward. So we have strong players, community, we guide, support them, and empower them with Web3 gaming education. And also we have kind of some fun to acquire in-game asset and token to help our players access the gameplay and share the revenue with each other. But like, when the market changed a lot, we need to adapt with a lot of stuff in terms of like building the sustainable product for Ancient8. So we decided to build other grow protocols like Space Trees and also Renoverse. So Space Tree basically the questing platform focus on games, and also Renoverse is like the ads engine to help like game studios and users engage with the ads to earn more revenue. So back like after like a 1 year of building a gaming guild and also grow layer protocols, we think that, oh, why not like put everything together, and we want to capture all the values for the team and also for our users and our community. So we decided to build a chain. So here we now, Ancient layer 2, go mainnet for more than a month.
Amazing, amazing. Okay. Went deeper than I thought you were. Very nice. So Justin, then tell us a bit about yourself, and then tell us a little bit about the transition from a gaming guild, as that being like the core concept first, and then taking that step, as Levi just explained, because of the bear market, which I think was a very smart step. It's similar to how Axie went from being Axie to Ronin, right? You guys went from a guild to infrastructure, and they went from a game to infrastructure. So smart move, definitely. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, 100%. I would call that the Web3 evolution. We have kind of evolved as the market has changed, and as the needs of the market have changed, we have changed with those needs as well. So just a little bit into my background. I'm 10 years in marketing. I was doing freelance marketing while living in Southeast Asia, and during that time as well, I started attending crypto events and got red pilled into the blockchain. And at that time, I was investing in tokens and such. But as a finance first guy, it's a little bit boring for me. So I kind of tapped out for a couple years, but then once NFTs came on the scene, and I started to understand more about smart contracts and crypto kitties came in on the scene, I got really intrigued to jump back into Web3, because then I realized like, okay, this is going to change culture, this is going to change art, this is going to change gaming. I really want to be involved in that. So that's kind of what got me into Web3 in general. And then at the time, I was working for a Web2 startup, which was a mobile app. And I started my own small guild, and I was live streaming and doing tournaments for Axie for that whole big bull run. And at that time, I was thinking to myself, I was seeing YGG all over the place, and I was thinking to myself, wait, but Axie Infinity is being built in Ho Chi Minh City. Like, where's the big gaming guild of Vietnam? And it was only a few weeks after having that thought that I saw Ancient8 raises $1 million, onboarding however many thousands of scholars. And I was like, oh, okay, there they are. And I just started following Ancient8 everywhere. And I was like, man, if I ever get the opportunity to work with these guys, like that would be a dream come true. And shortly after, the opportunity came. I was following Ancient8 on LinkedIn, and I saw they had an opening for the community manager role, and I was lucky enough to be right place, right time, and been working with the team ever since. So that's kind of where things started. And then early days, like you said, working as a gaming guild, our priority has been and still very much is player and user acquisition. It's just at that time it looked a little bit different. As Lavi shared, the main focus and business model at that time was utilizing assets to get players in game and give them exposure to the game, and then also give us exposure to the token of that game ecosystem. And then, of course, as things have evolved, we realized that there was still a lot of infrastructure that was needed for Web3 gaming. And we had a really strong developer team that we were confident could help build some of that infrastructure. So that's where we decided, all right, let's start building some tooling that helps us operate as a guild, but also helps us to do what we're already doing, which is player onboarding, but help us to do it on chain and at scale. And one of the first products that we brought to market that has really helped us do that is Space3.gg, which is essentially our game questing platform. And rather than just working with partners, in an on-chain kind of manner with the guilds, we were bringing a lot more collaboration with the game partners through Space3 on-chain, through quests and marketing campaigns essentially on that platform. And then the next kind of natural evolution was, to really capture the value of the player onboarding that we're doing. It made a lot of sense, like cost efficiently wise, as well as growth wise, for us to go ahead and kind of bring our products onto our own chain to, really build out our own ecosystem. Because we were essentially building out an ecosystem anyway. We were just a little bit spread across different chains, and it started to make a lot more sense for us to bring this ecosystem together under one chain. And that's kind of where we are now.
Awesome. So, innovation, I guess, is the key to all of it, right? You also started as an Axie player. You had a scholarship, a little guild, little group of homies. Everyone was given people an opportunity at the time. And honestly, having the first guild in Web3 with Axie GG and starting the scholarship system, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't do what you guys did and ask for money, because I would have gotten it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's okay, because everything happened for a reason. But I was always like, damn, I missed the bus on that one. I totally was too comfortable. But that's okay, because we all used that next time to innovate in what we ended up seeing as the whole, right? Or one of the wholes. Because if you go back,
I jump in there real quick, Chief, weren't you the innovator of the scholarship?
I had the first scholar. I have the first SLP payout. Let's put it that way. And
so that's crazy. Think about the amount of companies that raised funds under a model that was essentially established by
and I did it.
That came from your brain, dude. That is actually wild.
And I didn't. That's the funniest part, right? I actually didn't, but it was fine, because it was like that was what was needed at the time for the scene to go to where it was. And it was funny, because when I did the scholarships, I did it for esports. So, the argument would be I didn't do the scholarship model in that sense, but it came from, this is how it happened. So I wanted esports. I was doing tournaments, same as I still am. And I wanted to win the tournaments, and I had all these great Axies. So I went and found Magic the Gathering players, League of whatever, different pros basically, and started to bring them over. I gave them my assets, and then I realized, oh wait, they can't do anything. It was just this moment. I was just the one doing it. So I realized that, oh, they can't do anything. Crazy. I told my Axie GG mates, which was Ben and AK, and they're like the money-making thinking kind of people, right? So they're like, wait a second, bro, we got like 15,000 Axies. let's scale this, right? And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then AK sold the first 400 teams to YGG, and the rest is history.
Crazy. So, that's a history lesson for us all right there.
So that's what actually happened, and I can actually back that up with a Etherscan transaction. So, but it's
Etherscan transaction. That's a piece of history right there.
Oh, it is. Minted. That's funny. I should. It's old now. It's like 1,200, 1,300 days, 1,400 days old. It's crazy. So
the older it gets, the more expensive it gets.
Touche, I like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, get us a mint. Let's mint it. So it's crazy how that turned into this, now we're sitting here. Ancient8 has its own blockchain. I want to go more into Space 3 when it's time, when we get to that part, because I think, lots of people have been doing questing systems, but there has to be a little extra touch, right? And I think you guys have done a pretty good job of
100%.
that to make it viable. And being based in Vietnam, Vietnam and Philippines and India are known by these questing platforms as the black hole, right? They're literally the place where your money goes to die because it gets sucked up so quickly, bought it away. They set up farms, literally, right? And that's an economic problem, but we have to deal with it because we're trying to do a product that requires that, or that's a good marketing aspect, let's just say.
Yes.
So now that you guys have all this stuff built, what is kind of your vision looking forward? Like, what's kind of next before we go into the products themselves? What's kind of next on the horizon? Talk about GM Vietnam a little bit. Lavi, go ahead. You start, ladies first.
I'll let Lavi kick off here again.
About GM Vietnam?
The future of Ancient8, what you guys are thinking and doing, and like, GM Vietnam is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I think the vision of Ancient8 is quite broad, but I will try my best to choose some keyword that we want to focus on in the upcoming 3 months. That we started a layer 2 as a pioneer blockchain on optimism chain. So we really want to, be a part of super chain vision, like when we can share the utility users with other chain, because myself and the team can see like Web3 right now is still, early. We're still in a very super early stage. And right now in the market, like you can see layer 2 is quite like fermented, They don't really collaborate with each other very strongly to add more values in the space. So that's also the reason why we build grow layer protocol before we build a chain even. So, Ancient8 team, we have partnered with probably more than 100 games to understand more about the gameplays, understand more about marketing strategy, the pain point of users, and we can adapt with the market fast, and we can add more values to the ecosystem and also in the Web3 in general. So probably in the upcoming phase of Ancient8, we probably push more traction for Ancient8 chain, prepare for our, listing and and we are at season 2 airdrops of Ancient8. So you guys should go to spay3.gg, or you can go to ancient8.gg, click on the Ancient8 mainnet to join the Ancient8 airdrop season 2, which is the mainnet mastery campaign. And then, next month we're going to launch the leaderboard. So,
somebody
welcome.
Clip that, please. That was a perfect clip for Twitter. Somebody
it's really unfairly. So probably gonna, focusing on how to incentivize fairly for the community for the upcoming important time of Ancient8 after 2 years of building super hard. And it's time for us to listing our token, and also gonna push and expand more our grow layer protocols, not just to help our ecosystem product, but also help our community and also help other games with user acquisition and also the monetization. And GM Vietnam is the place for party to welcome international builders. And also we expect to have 10,000 participants to the event, because last year we got more than 6,000. So, and this year is bull market. People got money to travel. So GM Vietnam this year will be huge.
And Ancient8 will have a nice setup at GM Vietnam, just like we did last year. One of the most fun, but better for sure. But last year we had one of the most lit booths, without a doubt, if not the most lit one. And I'm not just being biased here. I think most people would agree. But we're going to do it even bigger and better this year. And me and Chief had a lot of fun last year hosting the Axie tournament. And I look forward to us getting to do something big on the gaming side of things again this year as well, hopefully. So, hey, Chiefy, you lost audio, big dog.
Oh, all right. I don't know why that keeps happening.
He's
Bookmark, back. If you're watching, the thing you did with my control button It's not working. It's muting me all the time. But GM Vietnam was absolutely hype. I had just gone to not community gaming, the event in California as well. I'd been to Thailand. I'd been to a couple events, and your guys' event was absolutely spectacular. It was super well run. It was clean. It was full. It was absolutely packed. It even made the Dubai ones that I went to look average.
Me.
So it was truly an amazing event. I'm really excited to do that again. And I hope we can get some kind of gaming going on there. Absolutely. Because that was just, the setup was dope. And I want to wear my top hat again.
Yes, my boy was out there looking like the modern day Willy Wonka with swag.
Hey, I gotta bring it back, but this time maybe I'll bring purple. You know what I'm saying? Mix it up. I'll bring the purple one.
I gotta get another fire blazer as well. That was a ton of fun, and we can't take all the credit. So much collaboration to so many great teams that helped us pull off GM Vietnam. So shout out to Coin68, shout out to Kairos Ventures. They have an incredible team that's like devoted to this event, like a year in advance. So they're really putting a lot of effort and energy to make this Vietnam's premier event every single year, Vietnam's Blockchain Week. And so we got the support of a lot of really talented people that are helping us pull that off, including even working with, people like you, Chief, and the team that helped us pull it off, YGG, and the whole team that helped us pull off that event last year. Was like, we needed everybody in order to make it epic, and that's exactly what happened. So that was awesome, man.
All hands. Oh, it isn't. These things are an all hands situation. You need, because you always need more brain power, more problem solving. It never ends. It literally never ends.
So true.
But it's going to be exciting. And I was thinking, Justin, how about we get some kind of like coordinated suits made? Totally think we still have time. We live in Vietnam.
We're looking live right here, y'all. That actually sounds fire.
I think we do it for sure.
We need to take that discussion off chat for sure, and definitely scheme up on that. But I like that idea a lot.
I mean, we got time, and we're in the right country for it, bro. Fifi Taylor's right around the corner. We'll go and
you got Taylor on speed dial.
I do actually. I'm ready. I'll just call her and be like, "Yo, same size. You know my sizes. Hook it up. Let's go with Justin. Justin will be there. Justin will be there, and he'll pick the colors and the thing, and just make it the same but opposite. Done.
Yeah, exactly. Fire.
That's cool. Yeah.
Livy's like, I want to join.
I think I will wear a mascot.
Ooh, we can. I'm down for Aoyai's too. That's swag.
Oh yeah, Aoyai is cute.
Well, I have an Aoyai, so I'll just bring my Aoyai. You get one of those made, but we'll get matching suits. All right. So let's get back to the content, because that is a good idea, and we could talk about suits and Aoyais all day, because we're going to be looking nice and proper. Ancient8 growth layer protocol. So tell us, what is a growth layer? Whoever wants to answer that question, explain that to the people.
Shall I jump in on this one, Lavi?
Yeah, you can jump in. I will add on.
Cool. So I think when we think about Ancient8 as a growth layer, we look at having all the tools and infrastructure needed for a game to experience growth, for a player to experience growth, as well as for the chain and the chain ecosystem, both the Ancient8 chain ecosystem and the super chain ecosystem of Optimism, to also experience growth. And there's a couple different layers to that. So one of those layers being community, which is where we started, and I would say what we specialize in. So we can hit the community layer from a lot of different angles. Some of those angles include hosting tournaments, hosting game nights, onboarding players academically as well, showing users how to onboard their wallets, how to get in game, how to bridge assets, how to do all the on-chain things that are needed to participate in Web3 gaming. As well as content creation. We have both an in-house content creator team as well as a content creator program. So we're looking to help content creators be able to grow through the growth layer of Ancient8. And then moving on from community, we also have the infrastructure layer. And we have the infrastructure layer through space3.gg, which is in place to help games grow, help games onboard and get exposure to new players, as well as give players exposure to games coming into the ecosystem as well. Ancient8 chain as an ecosystem has a ton of growth dApps as well. Maybe I'll let Lavi touch a little bit more on some of those. But essentially, in terms of infrastructure, we have everything that a game needs in order to have the infrastructure to go from being either a Web 2 game to a Web 3 game, or just helping to fully optimize a game to be an on-chain experience, whether they want to be fully on-chain or they want to be, Web 2.5. All that infrastructure exists inside of the Ancient8 ecosystem, and we're working with some fantastic partners. We'll have to, pull them up on screen or go through some of them and highlight them, and maybe Lavi can highlight a few as well. But essentially, we're looking to be that one-stop shop. And one thing that we hear that term thrown around a lot, but I think we can actually lean really heavily into this because we have built tech over the last year, and we have built community over the last 2 years. So we're not starting from zero by any means. We actually, even when we launched the chain, we weren't starting from 0 users by any means. We had already had Space3 in the market for probably more than half of a year, had already acquired over a few 100,000 registered users on the platform. So we've been doing this for some time, and I think that's kind of our unique selling point as well. Is not only do we have the technology, because there's a lot of I would say that there's a lot of technology in the space, but we've also proven that we can help with the community building and I would say the culture building to support behind that technology as well. And that's something that we think that we do really well, and something that we can lean into as our our uniqueness and what makes working with Ancient8 a very exciting opportunity for those who choose to do so. I'll let Lavi go ahead and tag team in here.
Thank you, Justin, for your explanation about Ancient8 Grow layer. I think the reason why we choose to positioning Ancient8 chain as a grow layer, not just for Ancient8 ecosystem, but also for Web3 gaming. The reason because there are a few pain points of Web3 gaming nowadays, which is user acquisition, monetization, user retention, and also FUD, and a lot of scammy project that not many users, they believe in Web3 anymore, right? And we are Web3 lovers. We really want to build a culture. We really want to add more values and bring more Web2 people, and they feel like, oh, actually in Web3, there are so many trustworthy builders in the space, and they actually build real tech. They actually do something real, not just raise fund, list the token, and then that's just a very stereotype of Web3 product. I'm so sorry, my English is stuck somehow.
You're good.
Stereotype of Web3 that we want to change it. That's why we decided to build a Crow layer. And with a Crow layer right now, I would say Space3 is super strong right now. We have more than 400k users after more than a month of launching the project. And also we also have Renoverse, which is the ads engine that when you playing Mixed Mod, for example, instead of pumping to random items, you pump into Coca-Cola and you engaging with Coca-Cola, and then you earn the money when you engaging with the ads, which is super cool. And they are running the pilot campaign with 15 games right now to test out the product. So basically we have SDK on hand ready, for the builders just to come and build. So basically with the Crow layer, we want to really add values in the space to partner with other games in the space. We even partner with Ronin, we actually partner with Mighty Beers. No, sorry. What's the game of running? I'm sorry. The beer. Battle Bears. Oh my god, I forgot. I missed Mighty.
Choi Oi.
at the
Joy,
time.
I'm so sorry. We have so many partners. I just forgot. We got like
it's
100
okay.
partners.
No, well, I
Yeah.
mean,
So basically,
okay. I mean, I can confirm that everything I've used so far has been very smooth. It's worked very well. It kind of
awesome.
it kind of reminds me of Ronin, right? Like also just very smooth. Everything seems to work. All the tools seem to work. Everything is solid. Like so you have a good experience, which is step one. That's very important because that was something we did not have in Web3 just a couple years ago,
Yeah.
where everything worked and it wasn't laggy as hell. And the fact that now these
Clunky.
blockchains work, they're not clunky anymore and they're not expensive. Like I'm clicking and doing all this stuff on pirate battles and like my ETH isn't going anywhere. I'm like, all right, cool. That's good. That means I can play this clicky game for a long time with a small amount of ETH and just have fun and enjoy. And it's not really about the ETH. Yes, you got to get it there.
Mm.
Yes, there is a bridge process and there's a couple clicks you have to do, which means you have to trust the product. You know,
Yeah.
I trust Ancient8 and there's only a couple other products I even click on because I don't know anymore. It's tough out there. It is tough out there, but you know, I've been lucky so far and I am very diligent about what I click on. I don't click on much, but I click on your guys' links. But even there, because even though I know you guys personally in real life, there's still the thought in the back of my mind. Like, what if you guys got socially engineered and this link is actually from somebody's phone that just got hacked and we just don't know it's hacked yet? And that could even be a thing, right? That is how literally kind of the Ronin hack happened, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's not even about trusting the person, it's trusting technology, and it's really hard. Like even now, there's ways we could be doing this interview as AIs and none of us are even here. That is totally possible already, right?
Yeah. That's our boy Justin
Anybody
the Mind. Are
watching?
you real? Are you real?
It me.
Because Justin used so many AI tools. You guys should watch out though.
That's
No,
very
but
Not
true.
show the
so
video.
my point is trust is important, and you know
It
you
is.
guys
True.
started from the bottom. You started like building community. You started building guilds and teams, which is again community. That's trust. There weren't contracts for every scholar. No, it was just like, all right, man, we're gonna do this thing. Here's the KPIs. Do the best you can, and we'll make it work. And that was always just kind of a handshake deal. That's how a lot of this grew. That's how a lot of this started. And now we're coming to a time where less handshake deals, but the trust needs to be there, right? We need to be able to look at a product and know like, okay, their cybersecurity is good. So they're not getting hacked. And I don't know. You know what I mean? Like these little things matter in Web3 or else you're just not going to touch it. And I think you guys have done a good job on that so far. And to the growth layer, basically you guys are doing everything. And it's funny because that's kind of what I'm doing with Tribally and Kind, but those are three different organizations that are all bringing one piece of the puzzle. And you guys are doing it all under one umbrella, which is very impressive. And, assuming it works and the tech works, you guys just won a esports tournament, so the esports side is working. You got games, your blockchain works. Denkun upgrade just happened on ETH, so that made your that like directly benefited you guys. So right place, right time, right decisions.
Gas is cheaper than ever on the Ethereum network.
It's not bad, right?
Our layer 2, yeah, for sure.
It's so good.
And part of that, I would say, is a luck of timing. We happen to be building our product during a time where infrastructure has come a long way in terms of security, in terms of just purely options and chains to build layer 2s underneath. Optimism is one of the best, if not the best, we think, in terms of security, the security side of things. So that's also one of the big reasons that we chose to build on Optimism and or build on the super chain. And I think that we're really lucky to be building a chain at this time versus building a chain a year, 2 years ago, when a lot of these exploits hadn't happened yet and a lot of these security protocols weren't at the stage that they are now. So that definitely is a huge part of it. Like you said, it's a huge part of it because, like you said, it's not just trusting people, it's trusting the technology layer as well, and that needs to be really secured. And that's something that we put a lot of time, energy, and effort to make sure that we're doing on our side. And then I think also just to speak quickly to what Lavi was saying in terms of us even collaborating with other chains like Ronin on Space 3. We're looking to build a very open ecosystem. That's the other thing, is we're really we've talked to hundreds of games over the last couple years, and something that we know is that a lot of games have plans to have a multi-chain approach in terms of their go-to-market strategy. So we want Ancient8 to be that partner that games can look at when it comes to either bridging a part of their game, or maybe even their whole game, or even just assets within their game onto the Ethereum layer. We want Ancient8 to be one of those partners that they look at and say, hey, these guys can offer not just the technology, but they can offer a lot more in terms of really helping us build community, helping us reach the Southeast Asia region where a huge part of our demographic is at, and really being that go-to builder essentially that they can look to in their corner and say, hey, these guys have been here for a long time, they're not going anywhere, and they're going to be here going forward, and these guys really build. And that's something that we really put a lot of thought and effort into in our approach to coming to the market.
And it shows. So on to a little more specifics on Ancient8. What games are being built on there right now? Tell us a little bit about the games that we can play now, and then what's coming, and then afterwards we'll maybe show the people how they can get signed up to one or two of these games.
Cool. So definitely one of the first that comes to mind is one that we were just talking about and we have been playing recently, which is Pirate Battle. This game is a game that overlays on top of X, and we would call this more like a social game. Kind of reminds me of like Facebook games back in the day, where you're on the social platform and the game exists on the social platform to play while you're socializing with your friends on social media. I'm personally a huge fan of this, and we've obviously seen this work at scale. This is the way that a lot of hyper casual games blew up in the last, I would say, decade or so through Facebook especially. So really excited about what the team is building there. I will say that it's been a little bit of a struggle working with X, because X is attacking a lot of accounts these days, Pirate Battle being one of them. It's a very legitimate team and a very legitimate company, but unfortunately X is going after everybody, even very legitimate people. I've had a lot of friends get their accounts taken from X recently. So Pirate Battle is having a little bit of a back and forth there, but in terms of the game is on mainnet now, and we're already seeing a lot of activity there. A lot of us are playing it every single day. We even have our guild, of course, playing the game every single day, and it's a ton of fun because while you're scrolling through X, as most of us are every single day, some of us spending tons of hours. You got something to click and play that's just in your side screen there, and it's a fully on-chain experience where you can attack your friends, you can play with your friends, you can build up your island, and while you're scrolling through X, you'll see little icons pop up that will allow you to like attack a friend, or you can drop a comment on somebody's post and it'll give you like a defense bonus or give you an attack bonus. So it's kind of incentivizing you as well to be more social on the platform. So we're really bullish on this game, and we think that this is something that's really exciting in terms of like the potential of Web3 to like be a social experience as well as a fun gamified experience. So that's definitely one that I would suggest everybody check out and try out. Another game that we have that's a fully on-chain experience is the name is slipping my brain right now, Lavi.
Okay, let me help
Pirates.
you.
Yes.
On-chain class.
On-chain Clash, that's it.
Yes. On-chain class is a fully on-chain game. Also, Omnizone, Word is a farming game, fully on-chain game. So it's very niche for Degen. They love paying gas fee for every transaction. So welcome. If you super Degens love to pay gas fee, go to fully on-chain game. You can earn right away. Most of the games that like fully on-chain games are super quick earning, but super risky too. So really, mindfulness before you joining the fully on-chain game. But beside that, we have like Pirate Battle on X. We have Master Duel. It's a hyper casual for mommy, So I'm really excited to welcome. To be honest, like I want to talk with Chief about like onboarding Mom Chief to join Mom Chief is the actress.
Yeah.
Chief Mom. chief.
Mom chief.
When you
Mom
said Mom
Chief.
Chief,
Oh my
you wanted
god!
me to address a new
Oh
character.
my god, I'm so
that we
sorry
call
because
Mom
like
Chief.
every day I talk to Zyric. Every day I talk to Zyric, I just say "ma the shit." Mama Jewel, and it just like flipped my mind, like how I call Chief Mom or Mom Chief. Oh my god.
Mom
Okay,
So
Chief.
for
by the
those of
way,
you who don't know, just for a little bit of context, Zyric is one of our content creators at Ancient8, and he has a female character persona
true.
that we call Mama Duel, and essentially she is Zyric's mom, and she is the one playing Master Duel because Master Duel is a hyper casual platform, so easy that moms could play it. So we're really
True.
leaning into that branding, and Zyric is helping us tackle that with this hilarious character of his mom, who's always like on his butt for playing video games and not earning anything in video games. But of course, he is earning in video games because he's in Web3. So there's a whole storyline and a whole thing that we're building with this character. So shout out to Zyric. He's an absolute legend. Maybe we need Mama Chief. I don't know if Chief's willing to throw on a wig. It's going to be hard to hide that beard, but you know, we could experiment. That could be
There's
fun.
there's ways. I got ideas. I got
He's
ideas.
got ideas.
I'm always
Chief is
down.
to cook.
I'm always down to
Bridging your
commit to a
mom to
bit.
Web3.
My
Hey,
mom's
Chief
already
is all
in.
about the entertainment of the people, man.
My mom bought Ron at 40 cents. She's in, bro.
Yeah,
She's a
I
real
saw
OG.
I saw a video of Chief Mom. That's why I suggest.
She's in the
She's a
she's in the
real
use
OG.
Ronin video. She's got the broom. She's scolding me. She's in
Love
it.
that.
She's here. She's out here. She's probably down to play some mom games and do some
So
degenning.
Master Duel then is a game that your mom would love because these are again like
Mm.
very simple, hyper casual games,
Yeah.
but a ton of fun. Again, a lot of PvP involved in these games, so you're going 1v1 versus a lot of your friends. And because the platform is a little bit smaller right now, it's a lot easier to actually match with your friends quite often on the platform if everybody's playing at the same time. So this is a lot of fun. We actually have a live stream starting, I think, in just a couple minutes. For
Yeah,
Master
it's
Duel.
happening right now.
It's
I
happening
think.
right now. That's actually live with Ellie. Ellie is
Yeah.
joining on that today with Zyric and a lot of the content creators. So yeah, definitely check out Master Duel as well. It's already live, and you guys can jump in there and try out some of these hyper casual games, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, I can say I've been playing the pirate game, and when you wake up and you have like 17 notifications, you know it happened. You know it happened, and you go and
That's
you
not
look.
the kind of notice you want to wake up to, huh?
No, man, I did it. Nick did it to me first. He just completely wiped my entire island. He took all my clam. He just
Biggest
ruined
savage.
me. He
Yeah.
he put me back like a whole day and a half. And then you're a girl from Ancient8. What was her name again? What did I say her name was?
Meekim?
No.
Alice?
No. Hold on. I'll go find it again. Absolutely unbelievable. It's Jenny
Oh yeah, Jenny
Oh,
from
Jenny.
Kairos.
from Cairo.
Oh,
Jenny. I don't know what's up. What did I do to you, Jenny? Huh?
It's
Huh,
always
Jenny?
I think because
It's always the little cute ones, man, that do it to you, bro.
Unbelievable. She and then she tried again. She tried to do me again, and I was online and I started fixing
Yeah,
my
nothing
buildings.
left, huh?
And she saw. No, I saved tokens now at all times for a counterattack.
Smart man.
By the
Smart
way,
man.
here's a tips that I found out from the community, by the way. So like the my god, English pirate battle stage right now is not just about playing solo. You need a guild to protect each other. So player who are Vietnamese, they put VN. So like whoever you see VN, they don't attack each other, you know. So you need to have like a German gang or American gang or whatever.
German
What?
gang,
This,
chief.
I'm gonna put VN in my name.
Yeah, that's a strategy too.
Smart.
That's a strategy.
That's smart. He's
Wait,
protected
I
under
can't
the
change
leather.
it. No. No.
That's why I put my islands LV VIP Pro. LV VIP
Vi-
Pro, they know I'm Vietnamese right away, you know.
I'll be Vipro. Vipro.
Especially when you say pro.
Yeah, how do you spell Vipro? But how do you spell it so it sounds like that?
It's just VIP and Pro,
A
you
Vip-
know. But how Vietnamese people say like 20 years ago, like VIP. When we use Yahoo, a lot of trend like VIP, VIP, dot lavi or something. I don't know. It's just a thing in Vietnam. Like if you put like VIP and Pro, like you're Vietnamese, people
Okay.
can notice you right away.
Okay, Dumroy.
When you play
Dumroy.
Yeah, don't
So-
lie.
now we're going to put up the Ancient8 website and have you guys kind of walk everybody through it, show them what's good. I'd love to show people how to set up the pirate game.
First day, so please do come hang. All right, go ahead, Lavi.
I think let's go to mainnet part. I think it's like the juicy part that the community want to hear a lot. And click on mainnet campaign. Here we go. You can smell the money, right, guys?
Ooh.
It's right here. What?
I'm smelling. I'm sniffing.
She's sniffing. He is sniffing.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Hey. Hey, why not?
Let me check. Yeah, it's on Ancient8. Oh, it's worked on my side.
Is it because we're streaming it? Does it? Yeah, it's working for me as well.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Producer Sirman, producer.
It's not an easy job. Shout out to the producer.
Here we go.
Sweet.
We are on the page of Ancient8 Minute Masteries. Airdrop Season 2.
Let's go.
Whoop 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 whoop. Let go. Pow 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 pow.
Complete missions and earn badges. The more badges you earn, the more airdrops you get. You know what I'm saying? Very straightforward. Okay, can you scroll down a little bit, Chief?
No
That's
hands.
what she just said, guys.
Oh,
Make sure
Chief is
you
not
hear
the. Okay.
No hands.
Sorry.
But it's okay. I'll scroll
No
down.
hands.
Watch this. I'm trying really hard. Vinny.
Okay, let's. Oh, I give you the power. I give you the power. Can you scroll down?
As well.
I'm trying,
I
man.
give you the power.
I mean, my mental strength must be drained because it wasn't working. But I'm gonna try to re-zen and I'm gonna try to refocus. I'm gonna bring it back, and I think in a moment I'm gonna be able to do this. But still, no hands. That's the magical part about it. And I'm not a monkey. I'm not using my feet. I promise. If the vein pops out of my head, then you know that I'm trying too hard. If I fall over, oops.
I see it already.
Is it? Oh boy, choi oi. Choi oi! Alright, so we're gonna go back to that.
Oi.
We're gonna go back to that. So in the meantime, tell me a little bit about the journey. You know, how's the journey been? Just like, you know, highlights of the last 2 years.
Whoa,
give for
2
Justin,
because
Justin has
that's
been building.
that's
okay. In the last
Let's
year,
some of the highlights. Definitely one of the big highlights I would say is launching Space 3. That was a ton of fun and a very big challenge as our first really big product coming to the market. And I would say another massive highlight was definitely GM Vietnam, as we shared earlier, for all the reasons that we shared earlier. Next, for me, I would say is definitely launching our chain and really bringing this product to market. And it's been nerve-wracking and exciting all at the same time. It's more competitive than it's ever been. So we did go into this knowing that we had to be on our game and really dig deep into our value add and what we bring to the space. And those I would say are probably the three big moments that really stand out in terms of the history of the brand and kind of where it's going. And maybe one last other thing would be the rebrand from Ancient8 to Ancient8 Chain. And that full rebrand, which is led by our girl Lavi here, our brand lead, was also really huge in terms of like really turning the corner for us and really like fully stepping into our power as a technology building company as well as also a community. So that's what stands out for me. I'll let you
Well
go ahead, Lavi.
said. Well said.
Awesome. I think the journey is great, but I want to add more about my own feeling. Like the journey is, challenging in different angles, but the thing that I'm really proud of my team is that like we build the whole ecosystem. Because like building a chain is not difficult anymore since we have like a lot of protocols in the space can support building a chain like OBStack, Arbitrum, or zkAVM. A lot of options for builders to choose to build a chain. But like in order to build an ecosystem that can align with the business goal of a chain, that's very tough. And also like I remember back day like we trying to convince and also trying to convince our team and also other studios to trust on us, and right now we have like more than 7 games be on top of Ancient8 and also a fully infrastructure that's super ready for builders to join with the latest EIPs and diverse gaming SDK for builders to freedom with their own building style with on-chain on-chain gaming in different way in terms of like go-to market and also supporting in terms of like branding or marketing exposure with our pro layer. So that is the journey. I'm really proud of Ancient8.
Amazing. Everything basically said right there. You guys are grinding, you're crushing it, and you still got a lot of work to do, but you're doing it, and that's what it's all about, right? And what I like about how you guys work, and one of Zane's philosophies is, you guys will partner with someone, and then each team has to do their part, right? And that's back to this whole trust thing. And then even within your guys' ecosystem, there's a lot of trust going on there too. Other teams have to hit deadlines. And I think that's probably the hardest part I can imagine is trying to hit deadlines when there's so many different pieces that are run by so many different people. I can imagine that's absolutely insane at times. So well done so far. How can people access and use the Ancient8 blockchain? What would be the easiest way? And is that what we're going to get to on screen here? Or...
Yeah, we can get on screen. I think we can come back to ancient8.gg.
Or is it working now, Vinny? Oh, it's working?
Okay.
Okay, then we'll do that first.
Okay. So do we go to the Ancient8 minute first?
Yeah.
And then go back to... Okay.
We'll do the website, yeah.
Okay. So this is the Ancient8 minute mastery campaign. When you scroll down, you can see different activities that... Can you go down a little bit more, like with missions? So basically, all of the mission here includes, many different activities for users to explore the ecosystem in terms of like wallet creation, join the Gosu network, meet Gosu network, bridge Ethereum to Ancient8 chain, or bridge Ethereum from different network to Ancient8, and also connect with different games like Master Duel, On-Chain Class, etc. So finishing all of this quest, you can earn Ancient8 badge or EP point, and these points bring you the Ancient8 airdrop. Oh my god, I say so direct. I never say that to anyone.
She's leaking.
Clip
All right,
it.
so basically,
Clip it and tweet it. Clip it and tweet it, everybody. There it is.
I have never said that even on Ancient8 Twitter. Very hinting, but on Chief live stream, I decided just to
Wow,
say
she
out loud.
dropped a big
If you
out.
hear it, you do it now because
Hey,
like
alpha baby is all I gotta say. E3's bringing alpha all the time. Non-stop deliveries. Thanks, Levi. We appreciate you.
I've never heard her say this,
yeah.
guys. So you're here for a very special moment.
Oh my god! If
Hold
don't
on,
say
let me
it to
clip it to make sure
guys,
that
guys.
it's clipped.
It's secret. It's secret. Don't tell it to Ancient8 team. Okay, they're gonna kill me. Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna call the clip "Send to Zane."
Oh Lord!
I'm kidding. I'm
They will be
kidding.
like tomorrow. Tomorrow you don't see me anymore. Let's go back to Ancient8.tg. We
Zane
can show
retires.
the community, and you can click on learn part. Okay. No. Bill. Sorry, Bill. Dev docs. Can you click on dev docs? Here we go. So we have network information. Here is how you can add the network to your MetaMask or your EVM wallet. Very
Boom.
easy, right?
Yeah, quick
Boom.
and easy, standard. Add a custom, put in the stuff. It pops up.
Yeah,
I bridged it. It showed up actually very quickly. It was smooth sailing. Just make sure you put in the main net and not the test net, because if you put in the test net, your real ETH, it won't show up on the test net. Imagine that.
Lesson learned.
After 2 years, it's okay, guys. You're not the only ones. You're not alone.
I just went in and I just was like, okay, here it is, boom, and I didn't even read that. Tunnel vision, it's but it's cool. So yeah, everybody, make sure add this to your MetaMask, get involved. Once you have the wallet, you can start playing the pirate game. There's a free ETH grab basically once you download the game. It's a extension that's quick and dirty, easy extension. And then you can start playing, bombing your friends. Every 24 hours, you get to faucet-free tokens, which you then use in the game. If you refer people to play and they spend tokens, you get more tokens. And then you just get all the tokens and you spend them all on gambling, and then you blow people up. It's great. Like, I highly recommend it.
Absolutely. And for those that don't know, maybe some people are wondering, do you need Ancient8 token for gas? No, we are an Ethereum layer 2. So ETH is the gas token. So all you do is bridge your ETH from the Ethereum network to the Ancient8 network, and you're doing everything in ETH, except on a layer 2, the gas is incrementally cheaper. Extraordinarily cheaper, actually, I should say. So yes, playing Ethereum network on Ancient8 chain is a lot more fun than playing Ethereum on the Ethereum network. So for those of you who may have been wondering,
it's basically one Ethereum transaction. So if you're a gamer and you check out the website and you realize, you know what, I like these games, then bridge over some ETH one time, and 0.01 ETH will last you for gas forever. Pretty much. Like, you're good. You don't need a lot. That'll do you well.
If you wait a little bit here, you're gonna see Chief
scrolling. Oh, that's true. There's GM
and
Vietnam right there, guys.
Too. Yeah, let's wait a bit
Memories.
to see Chief.
Memories.
This is the community layer in action right here.
Yes.
This is what you guys are seeing as the community.
Oh my God, who is that girl? So pretty.
Hey.
I don't know who is she.
Kimmy and Lavi. And then we got the Space 3 team right there. They were crushing it.
Oh, I remember those heavy things that we were holding up.
Tokens.
That was fun.
The Ancient8 token.
Those were legit tokens.
This was an Axie Infinity tournament held right here in Ho Chi Minh City. Those were early guild days right there. We got the tournament as well at GM Vietnam there. The stage was beautiful. What a immaculate stage with that crazy table. That was so cool.
I almost took it home, literally.
I remember you were talking about taking it home, you wild man.
But I was like, I cannot.
Oh,
There I am. It's
here
Willy
you go. Here
Wonka.
you go. Here you go. Here you
So
It's
go.
Willy
what
See?
Wonka.
this is the community layer, my friends.
I'm on the
Even Chief
website. Thanks,
is
guys.
By the
Woo!
way, I am the one who choose the pictures.
Nice.
let's
Well, thank you,
go
The
Libby. I
information.
appreciate that.
featuring
That's a good
I don't know.
picture. That's a good
I
picture,
don't
to
know
be
where
honest.
is you. Where are you, Justin?
Oh
I'm
no,
so
So
Vinny.
sorry.
look at that,
Vinny's
Chief.
in the
You
corner
made
behind
it
the
on
production.
Chief. Can you believe this? You made it on the website. I'm not even on the website, which is
Well,
wild.
I think
Damn.
Absolutely
okay.
wild.
Disclaimer. I think the picture of Chief is you in there too, but because the frame is too small, then cut you out. You know.
There was only
That's why.
room for one handsome man. I see what happened there.
Damn,
Actually,
Justin.
if you scroll up a little bit, I'd like to go to the ecosystem part because we were also
Mm-hmm.
touching on like the layer of Ancient 8. So this is what I would call. Oh, you scroll past it now.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. It looks like a galaxy. This is very much the infrastructure layer. So you can see here we have partners like Holiday, Verichains. We've been verified Verichains. We got Cabbage Swap, Mason. These are our bridges. Renoverse, as Lavi mentioned, our ad network and ad layer. Then you can see our games here: Master Duel, Omnizone, We Pepe, D World, Pirate Battle, On-Chain Clash, and some more games on the way. Ancient 8 Dojo, which is our launch pad, as well as Ancient 8 Gaming, which is still very much what our gaming community runs through, our quote unquote guild layer there as well. So you guys can see here all the infrastructure that makes up the Ancient 8 ecosystem. And we're just very early here, not even a few months into launch, and this is what's already been built. Can't wait to see what this looks like a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 10 years from now. So exciting times ahead, but very proud of what's been built thus far. And if you guys are here with us today, you are early. So make with that what you
Super
will.
early.
Tell me a
Super
little bit
super
more
early.
about Renoverse and how it works again. I know it's for marketing and
Mm.
ads, right? So tell me again a little more about Renoverse.
About Renoverse is the ads SDK chief. So when the games work with Renoverse, the Renoverse provide the SDK tool for the games to integrate ads inside the games. So for example, when you play Mixmob, right? If Mixmob already integrate Renoverse SDK inside the game, so when the user play the game, they will see different ads running inside the games. So basically, all of that's
And
framed.
non-invasive ads, just
Yes,
to jump in
exactly.
there so people
Non-instructive. Yes.
understand. Yeah, it's not like ads are going to pop up in your face and disrupt your gameplay. It's like, as
Mm-hmm.
the example Lavi used earlier, you're running around in Mighty Action Heroes. You might
Yeah.
see a car with the Coca-Cola branding on
The
it. So it's
brand. Yes.
non-invasive ads that are built into the actual game as well.
Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
that I heard
Yeah.
her say it, but there were so many things. But yeah, that's really cool because it's basically like NFT skins, right? It's kind of the same
Yes.
thing. You just like build it
Exactly.
into the map or into the surroundings instead of the actual NFT. That's
Mm-hmm.
cool. I really like that. I think that's a really freaking cool way to do it because it also adds color to the games, right? It just adds
Exactly.
Adds
in
character as well. Yeah.
dimension, character, color, depth to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it's a nice little multi-purpose, and it's not invasive, which is great because nothing is worse than when I'm playing Wild Forest and my phone is sideways, so my WhatsApp and my Telegram and all my shit pops up, and I go to press a button in the game, and I'm out of the game, and I'm like, it's not an ad,
then-
but like it's pop-ups, right? When there's pop-ups on your screen, that's the worst
Yeah.
thing that can happen.
That's the worst for sure, and
True. That's why.
that takes gamers out of the immersiveness of their experience, and that's why they absolutely hate it, right? So another side to this, and the Renoverse team can explain this even better than I can, but essentially there's a way for users to also earn from these mechanics as well, because you are actually giving the rights to be served So you're giving some rights to your data. So you're giving the rights to be served some of these ads in game, and through their tokenomic system and through their economic system, I should call it. There is a way as well for users to earn through the ads that they're experiencing. So there is some on-chain mechanisms there that are going to create a quote unquote watch to earn some kind of experience that integrates advertising in as well. So it's creating again this synergistic win-win for the company and the community, as Web3 looks to do in a lot of different ways across many different products. This is how they're looking to do so in the advertising space.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Very cool. Lots of like, you guys are adding a little twist on everything, right? Like the Twitter game. When I saw it, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, yes, duh. Why doesn't this exist yet? Why have I never played a game on X? Why?
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm on X, and it's open. It's there. It's just there. And once you get a little bit immersed into the gameplay, and once you get leveled to the ground a couple times, you're like, I don't want that to happen again. So you kind of like keep an eye on it. And that's all it is. It's that simple. You just click a little bit, you do a little bit, you have a little bit of fun, and it markets itself if the game is good, because you talk about it on X, you have a button on chat, it all feeds very well back into itself, right? That's been one of the problems in Web3, is closing the loop. Where does the feedback come back from, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these little tricks are great for that. You know, you put the faucet in the game, there's all the Web2 different aspects, like the referral link, and then you can add some staking, which is then a Web3 aspect that will speed you through the game. That's your pay to win in a sense, but it's capped, so it's not too hardcore. It's all part of like, it's a meta, right? It's its own little meta within this little side game, which then pushes you to Twitter. It pushes you to tweet, which is then feeding Twitter, and that's then hitting the algorithm, which is feeding back to the game. And it's good. It's just very clean. And I love to see that, because those are much more self-sustaining.
You get your little flex out of it too by ranking up your island, right? So like when I go and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bomb Chief today, and then I click on his island and I see his island is like 3 levels higher, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not hitting Chief today. He's stacked right now. I'm not going there. And I'm like, okay, this guy's been putting in work, so he gets to flex on me a little bit. So I love that. Or you come and you see this, and you see your boy's been absolutely wrecked, and then you get a good laugh early in the morning. So yeah, man, a lot of fun here. It's really gamifying social media, I think, is like so untapped when it comes into the Web3 space, and there's so much we can do here. Even experiencing your profile picture as well. For those of you who have NFT profile pictures, you get to have your NFT live right there, and it's your in-game assets, and they're right here with you on the social platform that a lot of us use the most, which happens to be X. So we're super bullish on what's being built here.
It's gambling. Like, look at, we've got our producer playing it right now. You get to gamble, you get to spin. And like the blue shields, for example, those are so when people attack you. And if you want to min-max this game, you don't spin the wheel if you have 5 blue shields, because you're just going to end up wasting currency. Then you should just go and use the spinny spin wheel, because that's actually going to give you more money, more gold on average than anything else, which is the best way to level up your island. But it's not as fun to spin the wheel as it is to bomb your friends with cannonballs. So you tend to just spin the slot machine because you want the cannonballs, because that's the most fun, is attacking your friend 27 times in a row with all of your money. Just like you'll spend 2,000 PBT to kill them and take 800 PBT, but it's so worth it.
And there you go. You can see he has looked Chief up now and put the cannonball next to Chief's name. And
stop it!
Force Chief to watch him explode his island. Oh, Chief had the defense.
That's how you attack and earn the money.
Well,
Chief had his shields ready though.
Always, bro. Always got my shields ready,
bro. He didn't get nothing from you.
Nope, and that's why, I see it here, E for E. Now I can attack E for E back. I will crush you later.
Attacked by your own company. That's wild.
I know you're supposed to be supporting me, producer. We're friends. You're supposed to. You need to help. No, 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 no. Get out of there. Stop it. I'm protected. We need to be attacking. We need to be attacking anyone with A8 in front of their name or Jenny.
What?
Find Jenny.
AA?
No, I'm sorry. Just Jenny. We're just gonna attack Jenny. Jenny earned it though. Jenny opened up a can of worms, and
Let's see if we scroll the timeline real quick and we can show some of the icons that you can find on X while you're scrolling through your timeline that let you interact with the game. So go to your home timeline.
There. I saw the
one
shooting.
higher. Yeah.
Yep, right there. And then as you scroll, you should see little
that's
icons
another
and it says something.
alpha. That's another
Should we drop some
alpha.
alpha? You want to drop some alpha there, Lavi?
Might as well. I mean, that was the
Anything
universe.
to drop?
That was the universe right there, just dropping it in our face.
Oh my god, I don't know. What is this? What is this? I just smell the money, you know. I just smell the money. That's why I say, hey, hold on.
All right, somebody get ready to clip it. Tell us more, Lavi.
I smell something super powerful. That's why it just somehow like stopped me.
Super
in
cute
front of my
too.
face.
Like,
I'm like,
look at these little
cute.
guys.
How do I get one?
Yeah.
I want one. I want one of those.
Yeah, I think you should like comments give me the power, and maybe you can get it.
So get on
That's what I
Twitter,
heard.
everybody, and
Yeah.
post it in chat, please. Somebody post it in chat. The link to the Harry Bean Bene?
Harry the Bene.
The Harry Bean.
Harry the Bene.
The Harry Bean.
I love that.
No!
Is it too late is it
No!
too late, Bennett, to change your name to Harry the Bean?
Harry the Bean.
That's hilarious.
Levi's like, I hate you.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
So
the
anybody out there that's listening, free alpha again from Levine in less words, with less confirmation. But this is a thing, everybody. This is a thing. Get on Twitter. Tell Harry the Bene, give me the power. Interact with these tweets, and Ancient8 may just make it rain.
Yeah, I read here in the caption it said like key access to Ancient8 universe, and you already see the universe, right? It's not only Ancient8, it's like a bunch of stuff. And imagine each of the project launched their own token. Oh my god!
So those
I speak too
cuties are
much.
the key aspects
Okay,
of the universe.
Clip
That's
it.
something.
Clip it. Let me clip it. We got all kinds of stuff coming to Ancient8, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need to pay attention to this. This is real talk. This is real alpha. I appreciate it, Levi. I won't send anything to Zane, I promise.
Yeah,
He's probably sitting. He's probably sitting in chat like Choi oi. I can't tell her anything.
No. Today's very
can we-
important.
Can we go to
we
the
what?
Ancient8 Twitter?
Dum Roy, absolutely.
Are the homies live right now?
I'm not sure. I
They
saw
are,
some.
look. All right, let's click in there real quick and see what's going on. They're playing some Master Duel. We can get a little quick. Oh, that will break it, huh?
Are they on Twitch too, or are they just on Twitter?
They are
on
on.
Restream.
Yeah, so they're probably on Twitch as well. Yeah.
Because what I'm thinking is when we finish the show, we could host them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think they're probably on Twitch as well. Yeah, Vladrax is on Twitch right now, as well as Excelzor. So yeah, they're all connected via Restream. So I'll drop a little linky in here for anybody that wants to.
Yeah, we'll raid one of them. Just drop one of the
raid 'em.
linkies, and
Yeah,
we'll raid one
that
of
guy
them.
right there, Vladrax. Yes, as you guys can see, the ecosystem is live at all times. So while we're here streaming with E4E, we got our content creators over there streaming some gameplay of Master Duel with the community. So we are active. We are active, ladies and gentlemen.
That is what it is to build right there. On all channels, all platforms, all over the place. Doing it big, doing it right. Loving it, dude. This is great. I learned a lot tonight, too. I have, the Ancient8 page up. I'm going to start doing the quests since I already did a couple of them. I already bridged some ETH. I already set up the wallet. I'm already playing the game. I'm gonna get up on this, and I'm gonna take a little time and dig into it, as I suggest everybody. Yeah, I suggest everybody else should as well. And really, if there's anything else specific you guys want to talk about, it's a lot, right? And you guys have actually talked about a lot. And
Yes,
I
we
think
have.
the key points here for everyone are: get on Space 3, start getting involved, harry the Bene. Oh, one more thing. See this little purple thing in the corner of the pirate game? The purple coins?
Yes,
Those
yes,
are
yes,
also
yes.
those are also for the A word. The AD, the rain, the airdrop.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
uh, uh,
oops.
What?
Oop.
Vinny, go to the clam. Go to the clam and claim the clam.
Claim the clam.
Boom. Claim it. Now go back and you're
Oh
gonna
my god, you can climb it now for 3 days. Congrats. I could never climb it.
So now you have your
I check all the
PBT.
time.
Yeah, well, you can now. They updated it, Libby.
He got a nice little drop of token right there. That was a nice claim.
Oh my god, that's great
He's
job.
got
You
more
guys
tokens
super
than me.
early.
So now he has, more PBT to play with, and he's got the purple pinkish tokens, which, are for a later date to be,
Yes.
unveiled later on. So, there's
Unveil.
Unveiled.
Unveil, is that
lots.
German?
No,
Sorry.
no. No, it's
Not a
English.
very much an English word, but yes.
And so everybody, make sure to check it out. Look at this. Finish him, Vinny. You got to get all the PBT.
Oh, poor Excelsior is getting demolished.
Oh, is that
live.
Excelsior?
That is.
Oh, poor boy.
Legendary dad.
Oh boy, Choi Oi. So we thank you for all the alpha leak too. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And I think that's it for today. I think we've covered all the tingies. And I think that I'm going to be spending more time this week diving in deeper.
Let's go deeper. Let us
Let's
know if you
go
need any help.
deeper. The deepest you can. Oh my god, what did I just say?
Yeah, Olavi, Choi Oi. Clip it and send it to Twitter. Out of context. Make sure to clip it out of context so nobody knows what's going on. Just kidding. But yeah.
What happened here? Stay here.
So GM Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen, 7th and 8th of next month. If you're in Saigon, make sure to stop by. It's going to be lit. Litty Von Titty. Start playing games. We're going to have more shows. We're going to do some more game showcases in the next couple weeks, building up to GM Vietnam. And it's been a pleasure here tonight with you guys. It's been a pleasure working with you guys in the past. And I look forward to another nice dinner, hanging out in Saigon and doing the tingy.
Let's go.
Let's
Thank you for having us,
go.
bro. Amazing show here. We're supporting E4E and everything that you guys are doing. Absolutely love to see you guys crushing it, Chief. You're an absolute legend, bro. Crushing it on the content side of things, and also building. This guy's a real OG. So we appreciate your time, bro, and thank you for helping us and being part of the Ancient8 ecosystem and being one of the early OGs here with us. Yeah, man, we're super grateful to have you.
It is my pleasure. Levi, any final words?
Oh my god, I guess I was so emotional, guys. After the speech of Justin, I just cannot
like
get
she's
my
about to
words
throw up right now.
out. But literally, honestly, I really appreciate Chief to host this Ancient8 Unveiled episode 1. We have never got any podcast that covers so much about Ancient8. It's like a first one for sure. It's like a first one for real, because on Twitter Space, it's like a panel discussion. We usually talk about other products as well, but this is literally the first episode of Ancient8 Unveiled for real. So super happy and excited for all of community have watched this show, you guys already know what to do next after this.
Let's
Thank you
go
guys
raid.
for
Let's go
having me and
raid
Justin.
Vlad Drax.
Yeah, let's raid Vladrax, Harry the Bene on Twitter, Space 3, Pirate Battles. Mark your calendars. We're going to be back next week with another tingy. And, thank you guys all for coming out. I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing night. I know I did. And we're going to be back with more action on E4E all the time right now. It's busy. So enjoy your night, everybody. Enjoy this bull market, even though we're in a dip. And great times ahead. So keep building, keep grinding, and keep crushing.
Let's go.
Let's